Okay, so here in Canada, I don't have the cards just yet. So while my hands on screen won't be there, this is my deck list and my combo done for me by my editor and friend Jakey in the UK. So without further ado, let his hands show you guys the cards while I do some talking. All right, to start off this deck profile, we have 3 blue boys, obviously Stratos for your main card, our main card being our Spellbook of the Grand Circle, and we want to maximize consistency for that. Spellbook of Secrets, exact same reason. You could cycle into blue boy, but your combo is a little worse or a little more different if you draw the normal summon, so yeah. Next up, 3 Grand Circle, obviously the best card in the deck, so we build around it, and 1 Spellbook of Knowledge as a redundancy cogger, so we can, move out things. And so with the Charmer pieces, we need different attributes, so we play 1 of each level 5, as well as 1 level 3 Charmer. Now, it is worth noting that this Hida Charmer here should probably be a light or a dark. I did not know that they were not in the structure deck, so they were hard to find. Now, why do I play a level 3 Charmer at all? Beyond just being a different attribute? It's because you need a, you don't need, but it's nice to have an additional Charmer you can normal summon or set. That way you can activate your fusion spell, or the graveyard effect of it, to make Guardian Chimera as a bit of a utility piece that's different from your normal fusion mechanics. That part, I imagine, doesn't come up too much, so don't stress it an awful lot. Could be another level 5 if you need more Jokal synergies. But this is my thought process, and we can see through more testing if that's has merit or not. Why 5 Charmers when you search 4? That's because you can only search 4 exactly, and I figured this would help me with drawing a piece and bricking. You may need to add a 6th piece if that happens too often, or find some other card that's you alter the top card of your deck, like a Tachyon or whatever. But Tachyon, ignore Tachyon. Tachyon doesn't work because it locks you in XYZs. But yeah, these are the kind of ideas that are important to think about as we build out this deck. Next, we have the 1 Possessed Partnerships, powerful card. It's your big disruption. Well, not your big disruption, but a powerful disruption as well as a resource generator at the same time. Next up, we got our Canine package. 1 Noroi, because it's not a prime normal summon, our 1 Jokal that's newly limited, as well as the rest of the standard Canine packages, the Lantern, and 3 Azunas and a Lupus. So obviously acting as hand traps, as disruptions, but then it can also be extenders in a deck like this. The singular case for Canine, and then your singular force release, both easily searchable, and then 3 Chaotic Elements, your main consistency cards to kind of compensate for Jokal going to 1. Jokal going to 1 is not a huge deal, especially because Chaotic Elements adds from Grave too, so not to fret. 3 Molcharmi Fualoses is just kind of the best non-engine card in the game right now. 3 Astrally Behind, that makes sense, I hope. 3 Droplets, this is to help for a few reasons. Droplet appears to be solid coming into the new format, as lets you dodge Flame, it can negate powerful effects, it can also dodge or break up chain links against Radiant Typhoon when they try and use the trap to counter you. So I'm looking for Droplet to be a decently positioned card in the newest metagame. Of course, we had a Cobble the Grave, standard, good card. And then 3 Infinite Permanences is just another decent hand trap. That rounds out the deck nice and neatly at 41. It should be rather sleek, and everything should be there with clear purpose. It is not the traditional Charmer deck, but very much designed to use Canines and the new Charmer cards to spam the field. And I feel like this does so rather well. Next up, 1 Canine Ripper for your combo, 1 Jax. I'd like noting that I think a second Ripper could be worthwhile, but moving on. 1 Werewolf to rank up into, 1 Valen, a powerful disruption, 1 Vimana if you need another monster negate that's not Ripper, Nash Knight for the obvious combos and disruption, and then the Masquerade combo to rank up and do broken stuff there is very obvious, like Vanquish Soul. 1 IP and 1 SP. This actually should remind you a lot of Vanquish Soul, because your extra deck with the Charmers themselves don't matter much. Caustic Magician for some combos and Spellcaster synergies, and then Guardian Chimera for your situational line I was talking about earlier, and then your 2 Charmer fusions. 1 for the main combo, and then 1 for follow-up, which I think is fine because the spell of the Grand Spellbook of this, or Grand Circle of Spellbook, does add from the graveyard.